You're the best family tree anyone could ever ask for. You give us shade, you have a tree house, and you even smell nice.
Jacob, what are you doing?
I'm talking to our family tree.
That's not a family tree.
But it lives in our backyard. So it's a family tree.
This is a family tree. It tells you who all is in your family.
It's okay, Barky. You can still be part of our family. What's going on, kids? Pastor Jacob here with another midweek video. We're in the New Testament this week. We've spent many months going through the Old Testament, and it's been so much fun. I've learned so much, and I hope that you have too. But now, we're in the New Testament. The Old Testament has been this big build-up for what we're going to get to explore in the New Testament. This week, we're in 3 different books. So, if I were you, I would just start off going to Matthew chapter 1. Matthew is the first book in the New Testament. So take a minute and find Matthew chapter 1. Okay, so maybe you're like me and you just learned what a family tree was. Apparently it's not just the trees living in our backyard. Our video today explores the family tree of Jesus. So let's go ahead and jump into our video for this week.
Hi friends, I'm Megan.
And I'm Jessie. Hey Megan, guess where I'm going this weekend?
Where?
The lake!
Oh, fun! Who are you going with?
My whole family. Let me think. So, my mom, my dad, my little brother, and my baby sister, and my grandma, my grandpa, my Aunt Dottie, my Uncle Ronnie, my cousin Lauren, my Aunt Sonia, my Aunt Patty, my Uncle Danny, my cousins David and Christy, then my cousins Stephanie, Shelley, Leanne, Taylor, Daniel, Lucas, and Camille. Oh, and my Aunt Jared, my Uncle Robert, my Aunt Mary, and my Uncle Richard. Oh, and then my dad's cousins, I don't know their names.
Wow, Jessie. It sounds like you're going to a family reunion this weekend.
Yeah, that's what my mom called it. Our whole family is getting together at the lake. My mom said I haven't even met some of the people who will be there yet.
Wow. Well, how fun to have such a big family. Did you know that Jesus had a big family?
No. Did he go to a family reunion?
I don't know, but I do know we will learn a lot about his family in today's Bible story. Listen to the story. Jesus is God's son. No one made him. He has always existed. God made the first people, Adam and Eve, but they did not obey him. All along, God planned to send his son to earth to save people from sin. When Jesus came to earth as a baby, his mother was Mary, the wife of Joseph. The Bible says that Jesus is different from any other person. He is both God and a human at the same time. God gave Jesus a family on earth. Jesus had parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents, and so on. Jesus' family was big. Jesus was born into the family of Abraham and King David. Long before Jesus came to earth, Abraham had a son. His name was Isaac. When Isaac had a family, one of his sons was named Jacob. Jacob was part of Jesus' family too. Later, a man named Salmon was born into Jacob's family. He married a woman named Rahab. Rahab helped God's people by hiding their spies when they came to Jericho. Rahab had a baby named Boaz. Boaz grew up and became a farmer. He married Ruth. Boaz and Ruth had a son named Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse. Jesse had many sons, and the youngest was David. God chose David to be a king of Israel. Many kings were part of Jesus' family. David's son Solomon was a king. King Jehoshaphat was part of Jesus' family, and so was Uzziah, Ahaz, Hezekiah, and Josiah. God's people went home after being taken to Babylon. Then Shealtiel was born. His son was Zerubbabel. Later, Matthan came along. Matthan's son was named Jacob, and Jacob's son was named Joseph. Joseph is the man who married Jesus' mother, Mary. Joseph raised Jesus as his own son. Jesus is God's son, the one God promised to send to save people from sin. Jesus is God's son, but he came to earth as a human. He had parents on earth, Mary and Joseph, but his true father is God. God sent Jesus to keep his promises to Abraham and David. Jesus rescues people from sin and makes them part of God's family.
That is a lot of names and a lot of different people. Maybe you remember some of those people from our past lessons. If not, that's okay. What is important though is that we saw that Jesus was born and that he was a real person. So, here's the question. Because we know that Jesus was with God when he made the whole world, we know Jesus has been around forever. So, is Jesus God or a human? Well, that's our big picture question. The answer to that question is Jesus is both. Jesus is fully God and fully human. It may seem weird that we spend a whole lesson just looking at who all of Jesus's grandpappies and great-grandpappies were. But it's super important because it shows us that Jesus was in fact a real person. He was really here. He walked on this earth, had friends on this earth. He had a family. But it's also really important that we know Jesus was just not a regular old person. He was and he is God. John chapter 1 tells us that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. All things were created through him, and apart from him, not one thing was created that has been created. The Word that John talks about is Jesus. Jesus has existed forever because, well, he's God. Jesus, being God, knew that we as people needed saving from our sins. And the only way to save us from our sins was for there to be a perfect sacrifice. And Jesus chose to be that perfect sacrifice. But to be that sacrifice, he had to come down from heaven and be with us on earth. And so that's exactly what he did. We're going to get to explore the time Jesus was born here in just a few weeks. It is so cool seeing how all the people that we got to learn about in the Old Testament were connected to Jesus. I can't wait to learn more about Jesus and all of his friends and family that he had while living on earth. I'll see you all next week as we learn more about Jesus' super cool cousin. See you soon. Bye.